Hello everyone, what's going on? It's Waseem here again for another fragrance review. This time it's going to be a review of a Attar, and the Attar is called La Royauté from the House of Mellifluence. Now, pardon my French, but La Royauté means royalty in French. So this Attar is from the House of Mellifluence, and if you are intrigued by this, then I'll leave a link to Mellifluence's Etsy store in my description below. You can also Google search him as well, and you might find his Etsy store as well as his eBay store as well. So I'm just going to quickly run through the notes, and I'll give you my opinion of the fragrance, what it smells like. I'm going to talk about its performance, its suitability in terms of occasions, and I'll give my final rating as well. And I'll also touch upon a little bit of notes from the perfumer himself. His name is Abdullah, originally from Newcastle. So I'm going to read from his website as well, a little bit of a background regarding the scent, which he has written on all of his creations, which I think is fantastic. So let's start off with the note. At the top you're going to get ambrette and Atlas Cedar. The heart of the fragrance is Australian sandalwood, Chinese silk vine and civet. And the base of the fragrance is Malaysian green oud, green Sarawak oud and Mysore sandalwood. So those were the notes of the scent, and in the heart of the fragrance there was a note of civet, which is an animalic note derived from a civet cat. But I'm just going to tell you straight away at the start of this review, this wasn't an animalic fragrance at all. So essentially, La Royauté for me, it was quite a linear scent. I didn't see a lot of changes, huge drastic changes, and I didn't find a lot of complexities like I've found in a lot of the Attars I've tried from Mellifluence, and that's not a bad thing. Sometimes linear scents are gorgeous and easy to wear and very enjoyable because the scent itself is amazing. And this scent being linear is never for me a massive negative at all, but I just want to put it out there. For me, I find the experience of this scent to be quite linear. So how does this one smell like? For me, in the opening, I get this really gorgeous, very smooth and incredibly creamy. Imagine just surrounded by creaminess. When you wear this Attar, you can smell the creaminess and you feel the creaminess when you're wearing it. It just feels like you're surrounded by smooth creaminess, and that's coming from the note of the sandalwood. And along with that smooth, creamy sandalwood, I get a gentle coolness in the opening as well. As the scent develops on my skin, the sandalwood, this is mainly a sandalwood based Attar in my opinion. You still get that smooth creaminess throughout this scent, but in the heart, the coolness that you get in the opening, it's very much eased off. And it's then introduced to some really gorgeous, sweet gourmand notes, which adds further to the sweetness, the smoothness and the creaminess. Imagine, now this gourmand note, it's not like a vanilla, but it has a gorgeous edible sweetness quality to it. Whenever I'm wearing this scent, it sort of, for me, reminds me of custard in a way as well. However, the overly sweet custard, creamy sweetness and smoothness that you get in this scent, it's nicely balanced out by a touch of very gentle woodiness from the note of the cedar. And I also pick up a very gentle spicy warmth as well. Now, it's not like a strong spice, not like a pepper. It's just a very gentle warmth that I get from a very gentle spice. So that's pretty much what I get from this scent. It's a very smooth, creamy, sweet, a little touch of woodiness and a little bit of warmth in the dry down as well. Like I said, it's a linear scent, but you'd get a ton of sandalwood. Now, if you're someone that enjoys sandalwood, then this is definitely one scent you must try in my opinion. Due to the smoothness, the creaminess, I find this scent to be very, very pleasant. Now, a lot of Attars, they have very challenging notes. Some can be quite animalic, some can have some funky ouds. Some are so complex that you can't really only enjoy for yourself. But La Royauté, for me, it was such a pleasant scent. I found whenever I wore this, I found it very calming, very relaxing. And for me, this scent had a lovely gentlemanly quality, like an older gentleman quality. And I mean that in a very positive way. It doesn't smell like a granddad, but it smells like a very sophisticated older gentleman. and it puts you in that sort of mind frame due to the smooth sandalwood and the touch of woodiness that you get in this scent. For me, it kind of reminded me of like walking into a very prestigious antique shop, and in this shop they're selling grandfather clocks, and they're made of really very luxurious woods. It gives off that beautiful, very high-end woody quality. In terms of performance, for me, the projection was quite strong for the first hour. After that, it sits a little bit more closer to the skin and becomes much more of a skin scent, but you can still get strong whiffs now and then on yourself. When I did apply it to my arm, I found it to be quite strong, quite intense up close, but it doesn't project massively, and that's due to Attars naturally being made from natural ingredients. It doesn't contain alcohol, so it doesn't burn off your skin, but rather it works with the warmth of your skin. So they last a long time, but they don't really project as much. But it's nice to wear just for your own enjoyment and someone that's going to get quite close to you. In terms of longevity, La Royauté for me lasted about 6 hours. And as I touched upon regarding the pleasant scent profile of this scent, of this Attar, I find it suitable, very versatile for pretty much any occasions. For me, I really enjoyed wearing this one at work. So yeah, that was my thoughts on La Royauté. Before I end the review and give my my final rating of La Royauté, I just want to read a little bit of the fragrance from the perfumer Abdullah himself and what he wrote on his website. So this is what he writes: La Royauté is a high quality blend of various sandalwoods, cedars and green agarwood oils. Most perfumers use an aromatic chemical content of anything from 1 to 20%. This is 100%. That means there are no filler ingredients or alcohol added to dilute the Attar. The base of this Attar is a blend of Australian sandalwood, Indian sandalwood and Mysore sandalwood. This Attar is one of my Imperial series, which use only the highest quality materials. Both green agarwood used in this blend are unique and outstanding in their aroma. This gives a deeply woody essence to La Royauté. So yeah, La Royauté for me, again, from the House of Mellifluence, everything I've tried so far, I've been very impressed. Just the high quality ingredients, the natural feeling that you get, and the compositions themselves, they don't seem boring. They feel like Abdullah himself has created these fragrances due to some concepts he's got in his brain, and I've just really been enjoying it. So for me, final rating for La Royauté is going to be a 4 out of 5. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. If you have, then please do leave me a comment below. I really do love reading all the comments in my comment section below. And if you really enjoyed this review, then make sure to give me a like as well, and make sure to subscribe as well. I've got a small channel, so every little bit of support on my channel is like a massive deal for me. So guys, until next time, see you later.